Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Here's the Daily CRUMB to help you along your way. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. Welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, Wingish Nibate Majanki Quinn. Your friendly, freaky ass, sweet grass water medicine woman. Also Christiana Carr, Christy Carr, superstar. Oh, this beautiful divine being right here. Welcome, all you beautiful divine beings, right here too. And how goes it with you? So tired, hey, slow day for me. Just good. Got to rest up because I got to work this weekend. And it's hard, very hard on my body. Though I love the interactions with people. I love people. I'm afraid of people, but I love people. I think human beings are very fascinating and amazing and beautiful and so unique and individuals. Well, let's dive into our self-care today. How's it going for you? Are you doing the self-care? Are you doing the work? I was thinking yesterday, notice there, this deck is set up, there's reflections, inspiration, and affirmations. Yesterday, it ended up being one of each. Yeah, that was very cool. So there might be a shift happening there where we'll do it in three. We'll take an affirmation, we'll take some inspiration, and we'll take a reflection. Maybe. Today we'll just stick to the way we do. There we go. Inspiration flow. I see it. Right there. The concept of self-care relates to small rituals that can restore feelings of well-being that you may have neglected when dealing with life's tribulations. Leigh Mercree. Choose a daily ritual to practice self-care each day. Why did you choose this ritual? What does it bring to your life? What is it that you choose, right? We've done that before. Path and totems change. What is that? Have you done that? Have you been doing it? And how is it going? How is it going so far? The concept of self-care relates to small rituals that can restore feelings of well-being that you may have neglected when dealing with life's tribulations. Do you ignore your feelings? Do you ignore your own body's feelings when you're going through trials and tribulations, you know? I don't know what that is for you, right? Often that's the first thing to be neglected is ourselves. Putting ourselves on the back burner for everyone else. But what good does that do? Right? Trying to put on everybody else's oxygen mask and then we run out of oxygen on the floor. We can't help no more. And what if we just put on all the oxygen masks on all the selfish people that aren't going to help anybody else? So then you were the only one that was going to help anybody else. Well, let's not put that on ourselves, okay? We're only one. We're not the only one, okay? We're only one. We're not the only ones, okay? What is that? But you know what I'm saying, right? Sometimes we've given and dished out, and a lot of times in my life that's happened, and given and dished out to those ones that are more selfish and just keep taking and don't really give. And don't really give to others unless it's for a show, right? Unless it's for a show. You say, oh, look at how much I've done, how ungrateful they are. I don't know. What is that for you? That's why, right? That helps to offset the bitterness, right? When we're taking care of ourselves. We're not expecting it from anybody else. We're giving care, not taking care. Giving care to ourselves. Giving ourselves that love that we give to everybody else. Because you deserve your love too, right? But not above or below anybody. As part of this creation. It's beautiful. beautiful creation. We're all part of it. Nobody is worth more or less than anybody. No exceptions. Many would like you to believe that. Nobody. Nobody. Better or worse than anybody. We're all human beings. There we go. Okay, counsel, decisions. Horsepower, right? That's a free will. We have free will. That's where power lies. In the free will. We have the power to choose what we're going to let into our lives and what we're not. What we're going to use is reusable energy. 35, 36. Usable energy. Right? When we're resting, we're doing those daily self-care rituals, we're getting that usable energy, right? We're putting on that oxygen mask, we're getting our oxygen so we can continue breathing, right? Breath is life. 37 was that one. 35, 36, 37. Look at that. Council fire was our thing. That's decisions. How are we making our decisions, right? That's the law, right? If we're gonna, we keep making decisions based in the stress. We keep in the stress things. We're gonna keep making that brings, right? The law. We attract. Like attracts like, right? Opposites attract. That says like that too. Whatever. But is that a law? I don't know. Anyways. What are we making our decisions on? Trying to spur the moment? Is that 24 and 24? We look at that. We're making our decisions based on the universal laws or man's laws or the laws we've put on ourselves. What is that, right? What we choose to follow. What goes up must come down. If we don't breathe, we'll pass out. If we don't get enough oxygen, that will cause damage to our brain. What is that? Oh, here's another. This guy, the record keeper, tapping, and he popped out too, so I kept him to the side. So there we go, the record keeper. We're tapping into that. What has worked for you? What has helped you? Right? When you've made decisions, when you're all stressed and don't take that time to rest, and we try to make spur of the moment decisions. I know, I can make decisions, quick, and then it takes me time to process it after, and I go, oh, dang. So maybe take that breath before, especially when it becomes major, important decisions. We don't want to make those all off the cuff. And some people will push you, make those big things. Like, I just needed to get to Timmins. You know, I needed to get out to my big brother. So now I'm stuck in this van, and I'm still paying for that because I made a decision in a moment. Emotional. Didn't have time to look at all the numbers, you know, and upon reflection, like, look what I did to myself. Right? We can say, oh yeah, this guy scammed me, blah, 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 blah. But if I looked at all the numbers and I read it through, right? But no shame or blame. It's just acknowledging. So when we're making those decisions in the heat of the moments and in the, you know, taking that time, doing our little ritual or self-care, taking that time to breathe, release, find that inner peace, make that decision from that calm, collected place. Tapped in, tuned in, and turned on to the divine, and whatever that is for you. All right, okay, there we go. We got through this one. Yeah, I was almost thinking I wasn't gonna do it. I was having a hard time. So, lots releasing, We got double full moon this month, so it's a pretty powerful month here. I miss my children. You know, it's pretty powerful. Mother's love for her children. Anyway. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes. Thank you for being you. Shining your light through in everything you do, because you know what, this world needs you to be you, fully, wholly, and true. Now more than ever. Don't let that world miss out on all that's you. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you choose to stay. Thank you. Let's go have another wonderful, blessed day. So we make it so. All right? Love you. Okay. Gotta go.